Morocco do have the look of a team with genuine ambition. Already on the cusp of promotion, they are looking to make a statement here. We are more than ready. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Morocco cannot afford to slip up here. Terrific support. Shapes to shoot! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best of his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
Thuram tries to pass it through. Nedved receives it in a wide position. And smartly reclaimed. Mbappe, he's a sharp little ball here. Knocks it into space, and it's been played through. And it's gone all the way through to the keeper. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Tevez. So it is still 0-0. And it's Rijkaard. Fernandes.
Barcelona clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Great defending, strong and determined. Thuram could try cutting inside here. That's a decent clearance. And he's picked it up out wide. Edmilson takes a shot! Messi. Oh, that's a key interception. Jimenez. Koundé. And it's Camavinga. And Fernandes. Koundé. Great vision. Now that's well seen too. Fernandes. And it's Fernandes. Almost half an hour in now. Koundé. It's Camavinga. Messi. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Iniesta. Now it's Nedved. Now it's Rijkaard. Thuram. He's having a go! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Gvardiol. It's gone out for a throw-in. Fernandes. And Alexander-Arnold. Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Gvardiol. Neither side giving way, it has been tight. Searching pass is played there. Tevez picks it up out wide. Nicely weighted ball. Camavinga. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Neymar. Van Dijk. Camavinga. It's a really well-measured ball. He is through here. Bergomi pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Nesta. Can he get on the end of this? And he plays one through. Nedved was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think from the manager's viewpoint, Peter, he'll be demanding more from his team during the break, but he'll at least be happy at the way they've contained the opposition so far.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Morocco have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
And that's definitely not his best. Lovely pass, but there's the shot! Marvellous goal!
Boom! There we go, and it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
They still can't get carried away. They haven't been promoted just yet.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Morocco do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Edmilson. Played with finesse. Chooses to go back. Edmilson produces the perfect tackle there. Luis Suarez! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Van Dijk. Fernandes. Messi. It's a good foot in there. And it's Nedved. And he welcomes it in. Lewis shoots! He scores! And this is getting better and better. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Morocco are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. And this is Luis Suarez. Now it's Nedved. Yaya Toure. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Played out to the right. Just about up to the hour now. Looking for the run. It's Luis Suarez! Yes! And the lead is extended still further. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Suarez demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
(3-0) and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll...
Iniesta! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Messi. Morocco are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. No luck with that dink over the top. Vardiol. Morocco have hit a quick-fire double here. Rijkaard. Ronaldinho. Iniesta. He's had a shot! And it's in! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Well, most of those go high and wide because of their difficulty. He made it look like he does it every day.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Morocco are having a ball here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Luis Suarez being hunted in packs.
Yeah, they've set out to man-mark him now, but this is an embarrassing example of too little too late.
It's a good spell of possession, this. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, good spread.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
He's picked his way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Threads one in. Now it's Yaya Toure. Nedved. Ronaldinho. Tries to play it through. Koundé. And the pass is intercepted. So it looks now very much a done deal, just waiting to seal it.
Well, it's pretty clear which team is on the way up. What a performance when we've seen so many teams just crumble in similar situations.
Oh, given away. It's Neymar! He's put his foot right through that one.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
Nedved does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And it's Yaya Toure. Can he get it through? Oh, perfectly measured that. Caicedo, nicely spread. To Messi. He has found the way through. That's a promising run he's making on the right. So here comes a substitution.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Some resolute defending there. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That's a cute ball. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Nedved aims beyond the defence. Luis Suarez, and the shot! He has done it! How many, just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Messi. And he's intervened well there. Rijkaard. Oh, they can break here. And it's Nedved. 5 minutes to add. That's a sharp pass. Gavi. For Valverde. Cannavaro. Now, can they get him away? That's a nice... Zico! And that may well be that. That is that. A win, a triumph, a time to crank up the music, charge the glass. This is going to be... So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Well, a system promoted by the rise of total football, Peter. The wider players in the front three are key operators in how it all works on and off the ball. They have to provide for the central striker, of course, and protect their fullbacks, so they'll get few breathers. If these two don't make a good impression, there are quite good replacements on the bench.
So we're up and running. Bergomi turning out for what will be his 400th appearance. There's precious little point talking of anyone else here today, Jim.
Well, what a feat, Peter. This really does speak volumes about how much he dedicates himself and keeps himself in top condition for every one of those match days. He's a shining example for anybody with aspirations like that.
Tries to play it through. Has a look and plays it forward. Rijkaard. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, that's fabulous. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Ronaldinho. And it's Rijkaard. And he's worked it through. Iniesta. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Montiel. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Luis Suarez. Rijkaard. Done delicately. And that should get the job done. Back they go.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Still goalless. Now it's Alvarez. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. River Plate applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Montiel. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Montiel got a long way forward to join the attack. And this is Luis Suarez. Lisandro Martinez kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Sanchez. Now it's Fernandez. Iniesta. It's Iniesta! Rising over the bar.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
River Plate finding their passes. Now it's Alvarez. Rijkaard. Can he get it through? It's a mighty effort! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. And it's Palacios. Iniesta. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rooney! Goal! Morocco! And Morocco score first! A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
He is through here! Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And here's Dembele. Shapes to shoot! No mistake! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Morocco are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment.
And he shoots! And it's there! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
A case now of complete control.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. It's Luis Suarez! And he's gone long. Time and again they are repelled. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the first half is done. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
Morocco absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Morocco, 3 goals to the good after a really excellent first half that's been intriguing to watch. Plenty of highlights to show you during the break. So we're just settling back into this second half. Ronaldinho for Iniesta. That's a delicate pass. Oh, well played. That has not gone well. Alexis Sanchez. Martinez. Defending was strong and firm. And this is Rooney. Oh, that's a key interception. Kubasi. And Fernandez. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Montiel.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Dembele. Luis Suarez, given the lift of his goal. That's beautifully weighted. They're urging him to shoot. Decent chance! 3-0 the score, and very little to suggest that much is going to change. Alexis Sanchez. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Great ball if he can get there. Ronaldinho. Looking for options for real chance! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Cambio en el River Plate. Número 6. Lo reemplazará número 21.
Morocco are looking to go forward now. And here's Fernandez. Montiel receives it in a good position here. Dembele.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
He's picked his way through. Nicely aimed pass. Fernandez. And it's Palacios. To Martinez. Dembele. It's a pretty loose pass. Tries to pass it through. Alvarez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Played into space. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
He's had it taken off him. Iniesta. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Dembele. Good, strong midfield running here. Alvarez. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Alvarez. He has found the way through. Header! Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss.
River Plate certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Entran número 26. Número 7. Cambio.
Cannavaro. Now, can they get him away? And a chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Tries to thread one through. Ronaldinho is wide and looking to get onto this. Kubasi. Martinez. Foot in. No, that's been intercepted. Threads one in, and this is Tevez. Picked out brilliantly. Chance! He scored! Just cruising! They are cruising! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Morocco are having a ball here. Dembele. Aimed beyond the defence. Conte. Nicely weighted ball. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Oh, important interception.
River Plate really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
Couldn't squeeze it through.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de
Dembele.
compensación.
Tevez! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And that may well be that. That is that. Morocco can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which...